What's going on, guys? So we talked about what the function of healthy fats are. Now we're going to essentially discuss what are some examples that you can go and buy at the grocery store, or just examples in general that you can include at your meals or your snacks. All right. So we'll start off with fish. Okay. Fish have something called omega-3s, which breaks down to DHA, EPA, two things that are extremely important for the overall health of our body, our brain function. Where can you find these omega-3s or these specific healthy fats? You can find those in a lot of your fattier fishes. So things like sardines, salmon, tuna. So when you're going to the store or in general, you want to really try to include some type of fatty fish that has a high amount of omega-3s in it, at least 2 to 3 times a week if possible. Now, I know a lot of times it can be very challenging. Some people don't like fish, they don't want to eat fish. It's the taste, it's the color, it's the texture. So on the flip side of that, there is some plant-based healthy fat options. They're going to have some omega-3s in it as well. Things like seaweed or algae, walnuts, flax seeds, cheese seeds. In that case, you get it from a plant-based option. Now, again, some of your plant-based options aren't going to be as well absorbed, or you're not going to absorb as much in the gut or the GI tract as you would from an animal-based source, like you would from a piece of salmon or some tuna. Now, you can see some other examples that we have up here, right? Any type of nuts, okay, peanuts, almonds, cashews, trail mixes, right? Any type of nuts that you consume, right? Whether it's mixing it in with a food or having it as a snack. This is a quick and easy example. This is Justin's peanut butter. They have it in the actual jar, or there's a lot of companies now that are putting peanut butter in pouches to make it kind of quick and easy. So when you're on the run, you need a snack in between meals because you're super busy during your day, or you need something in the office, or if you're an athlete, you need to put something in your backpack. Again, these things are non-perishable. They're not going to go bad instantly like some other options would, like if you had a Greek yogurt sitting in your bag for 2 or 3 hours, not something you'd want to do. So that's a quick and easy option. Again, if you're looking at nuts or trail mixes, they have them in the very big bags. They have them in the small individual packs as well that you can get from the grocery store. So those are really quick and easy snacks that you can kind of mix in throughout your meals. Other ideas as well as chia seeds, flax seeds, sunflower seeds are something you can get shelled or unshelled that you can snack on throughout the day. You can put those on a salad. Pumpkin seeds, again, similar in nature there too. Guacamole is also a very quick and easy snack that you can pack in your bag or have throughout the day. You can do this with raw vegetables. You could do it with whole grain crackers, pretzels, baked chips, lots of things you could essentially dip into that guacamole to essentially make that combo snack like we talked a little bit in the first video as well there too. Other dippable type of things that healthy fats are things like hummus. Hummus is typically mixed with olive oil. And again, those same things that I said you could dip with your guacamole, you could also usually dip in with your hummus. Again, it's typically taste, texture dependent, but at least it gives you some options you can utilize for those two specific things. Now, when we're cooking, all right, we want to try to strive towards using things like extra virgin olive oil or just a good olive oil in general, avocado oils. These are probably the 2 highest quality oils that you could buy to try to cook with, to saute, to mix some of your foods with. Another thing too is, people will say, okay, well, can I use butter, right? Using a little bit of butter is fine. I'm never going to tell anyone they can't use butter, don't use butter, all right? But it's just, again, how much you're using, how frequently you're using it. A lot of times now, I mean, even I will get this myself, there's a lot of butters out there now that are also, it's cream and then also mixed with olive oil, so you kind of get both together. So that's another option. So you kind of get both flavors from the olive oil and then the butter from the milk, which obviously comes from a cow. But again, that's a lot of your main healthy fat examples or options that you could get to, again, put on your plate or put through your snacks. It gives you some kind of quick, easy examples that you can choose from that you can start using today, or when you go to the grocery store, put on your list and try them out. My big thing is, when you're going to the store, don't be afraid to try something new, right? If you had one experience when you were younger, like 10 years old, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I had guacamole and it was disgusting. Well, guess what? Your taste buds are going to grow and develop as you age and as you get older. Don't count out a specific food until you've tried it probably at least 2 or 3 times, maybe even more. And it may take how it's cooked, how it's made, how it's packaged to get you to try it or to make it actually taste good, right? If you just took salmon out of the package and just threw it on a skillet, cooked it, right? If we didn't use any herbs or spices or marinated or grilled it or sauteed it or however you make it, right? Those are the big things that are going to make a difference, that are going to make it appetizing and taste good to you. So when it comes to that, again, try one new thing every time you go to the store. It doesn't have to be just healthy fats. It can be literally anything. So that way you're growing your variety of options. And the more variety that you essentially then have that's in your fridge and in your cabinets is going to give you more options to choose from when you specifically want to grab something for a meal or a snack. If you're someone who restricts and only has a couple different things that you like or a couple different things that you want to eat, it can make it very challenging. You're going to reduce the ability to get probably a lot of the vitamins, minerals, and these big nutrients that we're talking about. And you're probably going to get tired of it very quickly, right? If out of all the healthy fats, all you eat is peanut butter and you don't want to try or eat any other ones because they look gross, they taste gross, so you don't want them, now you're really limiting your options. And maybe you don't like the almond butters and the cashew butters. Well, now you're in a situation where if peanut butter gets boring and then you don't want peanut butter anymore, then what's your other option? Well, I'm not open to trying other things. Well, now I'm closed off and know how am I going to get healthy fats? So be open-minded, be open to try things. Again, if you don't like it, that's fine. You could try it another time. If you do like it, now you're adding to those options and that variety. The more variety we have, the more successful we're probably going to be with our eating throughout the day and throughout the week.